Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, as you can see here I bought a WWF Mattel FlexForce Arena. By the way, my name is Axeman15. Taking this video to show you folks and review it and put this thing together, that way you get an idea of what the toy looks like before purchasing it. Got this thing off Amazon for $17.77 plus $6.71 shipping and handling from a store named Warehouse Inc. on Amazon.com. I only bought it, I'm not gonna lie to you, I only bought it because I wanted this entrance. I don't really care about the ring and this other stuff, but you know, just to show you folks what the whole thing is all about, let me open it and put it together and review it, and I'll tell you all the details later. So now let's open it up. By the way, this thing does not have tape, so I'm using a razor blade. Kids, don't try this at home. Let's open this thing up with my hands instead. Surprised that Mattel uses strong boxes for this one, because if you buy most stuff from Mattel, WWF stuff, their boxes are very thin. Almost not even cardboard. Almost like paper cardboard. For the young kids, it's the same cardboard used at school for science projects. Okay, so here we go. By the way, I got this thing on Saturday, and today is Monday, Memorial Day. This is the first time I'm opening it. Let's put this thing upside down. See what we got ourselves into. We did a good job stacking it up. This is the famous thing that throws the FlexForce figures. Here's the main reason why I bought this thing, was this entrance. I'll explain to you later. Comes with the tables, a picture of Jack Swagger. I think they changed the picture sometimes. Rey Mysterio and Evan Bourne, I think, from Money in the Bank. The Mattel ring. I must admit, I like the Mattel ring better than the Jakks Pacific ring, because these don't bend. The Jakks Pacific rings that lasted a long time, the ring corners always bend. I don't know what this is, but we're about to put that together later. The instruction booklet. Cardboard to keep it in. And by the way, one thing you should know is that the ring, whoops, there you go. The ring is smaller. If you look at it, it's small. Most Mattel rings are like maybe about this inch higher. I know, because I had a total of two. I still have one. I bought a Tribute to the Troops ring. I only bought that ring because it's red, white, and blue. From back in my days during the Hulkamania years. And what else is here? And stickers. And that's about it. I got everything out of the box now, so let's put this whole thing together. First thing is first, let's go with the easy stuff, the ring. The ring is very simple. I'm not going to put the stickers on them. Just, we'll worry about the stickers later. I'll explain to you why. Like I said again, I like these Mattel rings because the ring posts are much, much more better. Only problem is putting the thing together, you gotta be very careful and don't break these. I don't know why they made the Jakks Pacific rings toys so fragile. If you're an old school collector like me from the Jakks Pacific early days, from the 1996-97, those rings were much more better. They were bigger, but much more better. Then by by 02-03 they changed the rings. They look nice, but the ring post is the one thing I hated about those rings. These rings, on the other hand, are much more better. More expensive, but much more better. Don't get me wrong, I like the real slow rings too, but those things are expensive. I own one, by the way, from the Jakks Pacific, not the Mattel Elite, and I understand the Mattel ones are much more bigger. Okay. Ring is set up. Like I said, look at the ring carefully. You can judge for yourself. Look how small this thing is. It's not the typical Mattel ring or the common wrestling ring. These are like those cheap knockoff rings. And I don't mean that as a bad thing, because I like those rings. I own a few of those too. Those small rings that they sell like in the drugstores, they have them with those knockoff wrestling toys with the bulky arms. They made rings of those. I think they're called hardcore wrestling. I think they put a lot of weapons in it. They have a toy that looks like Gene Simmons from Kiss, and they have a Mick Foley wannabe Dude Love. And if you notice, the thing is here is very small, so that's what this ring looks like. But it's still a nice ring though. This It looks different from the box. The box shows... Actually, it doesn't show anything. It just shows somebody going through the thing. But here the picture shows, yes, this is from Money in the Bank. Question is, was it a WrestleMania or an actual Money in the Bank? The picture of Rey Mysterio, Jack Swagger, Kofi Kingston, and Evan Bourne or Matt Sydal. I've always liked these tables, by the way. And I know, I think we all know why. You could break them. They're meant to look like that. The stage comes looking like this. I must admit though, I thought this thing could be taken apart and spread out though. But still, you know. Things go like this. And the next one. Where's it like this? Yeah, this is the correct way to do it. I did it wrong. My mistake. So please be gentle with the comments. But you know, for a Mattel thing, it was really big. I was expecting something smaller, but this is my first entrance that I have. Other entrances that I have, I build them, custom made them myself. It's a trend I started back in 1989. Never finished them, by the way. I'm currently working on a WrestleMania 21 entrance. That's one of the special WrestleMania. That's the first one I saw live since WrestleMania 7. All the other ones, even though I own them on the anthology, never bothered by watching them back in the day. Let's put these little babies right here. One thing I wanted to tell you guys while I'm building this thing, that this is just a consolation price, but it's still something it was between this or the HD Arena set, but the HD Arena set is very expensive. If you've gotten lucky and got it on sale at Kmart, I envy you and my hat's off to you for getting it early. I wanted to get that thing originally. I don't even know if Kmart still has it, because every time you have money, they never have it. Well, you don't have money, it's right there. So far, I'm almost done. Let me look at the box quick. This thing goes in one of the ring corners. Goes like this. The chair. I must admit though, even though these chairs look nice, I like the ones they made in 1997-98. If you remember the Shotgun series, they came with the Godwins, the Road Warriors. They made a Rocky Maivia toy, even though by then he was already The Rock. The chairs were more squared. And these things look nice, they look more real, but the other ones are much more better. They look like those wooden things. But here's a tricky part right here. Well, it looks like everything is very, very self-explanatory. I think it was going to be very difficult to put together. Okay. Not gonna lie to you, the only complicated thing about this thing, this got very confusing. And this right here, I got the hang of it though. The only confusing thing was this thing. You don't know which side to go to. I don't own a single FlexForce figure. I should though. They're very cheap compared to the regular one. So we're using an old Stone Cold Steve Austin from the Ruthless Aggression toys. And hang on to it, because this thing is very heavy. There you go. We're going to use right now old Sting action figure. This is from the Galoob days in 1991. During the Jim Hurt period, they finally made some WCW toys. And I don't know how different the FlexForce are than the actual Mattel rings. Are they heavy? Are they lighter? But I would recommend putting a very heavy one. I'm about to use one of the early Rock action figures from back when he was big in the late 90s. There you go. And as you can see, it's already been built. Any other stuff I have, I apologize. My work area. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you again, like I was saying earlier, the only reason I bought this set was for this baby right here. This is really the only thing I really care about. I don't care about the ring. I don't really care about the tables. Or this. I own plenty of wrestling rings. I need this thing because I'm currently working on building an arena. And I need, nice looking stages to make it. I had an arena a long time ago and I sold it. It was the old SmackDown one with the fist. Nice arena, but the only problem was the dome shape in the back, the cardboard was loose, so I sold it. on eBay, and with the money I made, you know, pay a difference out of my pocket and buy myself the HD Arena, but that thing's hard to find and too expensive online. So again, I only bought this set for this. Don't really care about the ring. So if you're watching this video, you want to take this thing off my hands, hit me with an email. I could sell it to you. Or I'll show you my store where I might be posting it in on eBay or Amazon or any of that stuff. And that's about it. Thank you for watching. This is my first video. I probably should be working on some more different kinds of videos. I don't just do wrestling. I do other kinds of stuff too. So that's about it. Thanks. You could instead of subscribing to my YouTube page, why don't you instead like my Facebook page at 5-Star Showcase, Facebook.com. Look it up. You'll see a picture of a t-shirt that looks like a Hard Rock Cafe logo. That's me. Thanks and good night and sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite.